You know it drives me wild when it's 3 a.m. and you're stumbling home from the bar. And I know you hate when my screen lights up from a ghost in the past and you're left in the dark. I drive you crazy, you drive me out of my mind. But baby, we do one thing right. Yeah, that's why we fight. Put lightning in the sky, start smashing every bottle we keep bottled up inside. I take it out on you, you take it out on me too. Yeah, we know some hell takes to heaven every time. That's why we fight. We both know we don't work if something doesn't break and somebody doesn't slam the door. It ain't like we haven't tried to just kiss and apologize, to just kiss and apologize. No, that ain't our style. We ain't good at playing nice anymore. Yeah, that's why we fight. Put lightning in the sky, start smashing every bottle we keep bottled up inside. I take it out on you, you take it out on me too. Yeah, we know some hell takes to heaven every time. That's why we fight. I drive you crazy, you drive me out of my mind. But baby, we do one thing right. Yeah, we do it every single night. That's why we fight. Go ahead and slam that door. Give me that lightning one more time. That's why we fight. Just when I thought I held his heart in Tennessee, I should have known better than to chase that wind to Abilene. I walked him right back into her old domain. I walked him right back into her old domain. I wasn't a match for that kind of Texas flame. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way these two stepping round the floor. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, I can't do a thing anymore. It doesn't take a crystal bossy, a cowboy on with Christmas Eve finds a road to leave, drinking whiskey all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. Well, I guess he forgot about that Smoky Mountain rain, those old country tunes and the Memphis blues we used to claim. He always hum Amarillo by morning, late at night. He always hummed Amarillo by morning, late at night. I should have seen the warning in the dashboard light. From Texas, I can tell by the way these two stepping round the floor. And judging by the smile that's written on his face, I can't do a thing anymore. It doesn't take a crystal bossy, a cowboy on with Christmas Eve finds a road to leave, drinking whiskey all by myself. He's choosing Texas, when I thought I had him in Tennessee. Yeah, there's something about that open sky and those blue butterfly wings as they drift past my window. Then I fall like dominoes back to the places that we used to know. A midnight drive through the back roads to dandelions on Valentine's Day, to a crying cricket. A lullaby under when the whole world reminds me you. Honestly, it's a quiet kind of hell. Most good things do. When I trace the memories I miss, like the warm breath under a kiss as I drift to the past. I want it so bad, so I let the whiskey take me back to that midnight drive through the back roads to dandelions on Valentine's Day, to a crying cricket. A lullaby under when the whole world reminds me you. Honestly, it's a quiet kind of hell. Most good things do. Most good things don't last forever. They fade away too soon. But when you think of me, I hope it takes you back to, I hope it takes you back to that midnight drive through the back roads to dandelions on Valentine's Day, to a crying cricket. A lullaby under an Alabama moon. It's hard to forget you when the whole world reminds me of you. Yeah, honestly. Oh, most good things do. Most good things do happen under that Alabama moon, but they don't stay. You know I'm burning up when it's late at night and you're stumbling from the street, and I see your eyes turn cold when a ghost from my past starts calling me. I push your buttons, you pull me to the edge. You pull me to the edge, but honey, we're still here instead. That's why we were like a storm against the shore, breaking every glass. We've been hiding on the floor. I pour it out on you, you pour it back on me too. Yeah, we know a little fire leads to heaven every time. That's why we war. We know we don't breathe unless we're in a daze, and someone's walking out the gate, and someone's walking out the gate. It's not like we haven't tried to put our pride aside, but that's just not our way. We're finished with the games we used to play. That's why we were like a storm against the shore, breaking every glass. We've been hiding on the floor. I pour it out on you, you pour it back on me too. Yeah, we know a little fire leads to heaven every time. That's why we war. That's why we war. Yeah. I tried the neon lights, chasing crowds through the weekend nights. Yeah, I was acting like a goodbye didn't leave a scar. I tried to burn the bridge and shut the blinds, but look at what I left behind. I've tried every single trick in the book, except facing the ground that you shook. So tonight, I ain't gonna smile like my world ain't burning. I'm drinking nothing but the whiskey turning. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so lonesome I could die. Gonna pour my heart to it, sit alone and think. Ain't going home since you walked out the door. I tried to wild it out on the floor, but tonight I'm done with the substitute. I'm gonna paint the town blue, gaze through the smoke where the shadows fall, staring at the cracks on a dive bar wall. Gonna let this barely beating heart just break underneath the weight of the promise you take. Yeah, I've been acting like I'm doing just fine, but hell, I'm running out of time. Gonna smile like my world ain't burning. I'm drinking nothing but the whiskey turning. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so lonesome I could die. Gonna pour my heart to it, sit alone and think. Ain't going home since you walked out the door. I tried to wild it out on the floor, but tonight I'm done with the substitute. I'm gonna paint the town blue. No more running from the truth. Tonight I'm painting it blue, just plain blue. Toss the trash from the floorboards, scrub the stains off the cloth, adjusted the rear view glass, found a face I finally know. Oh, finally know. The air smells like the cedar woods, clean and sharp against the grain. I am the hammer and the iron, building a house out of dirt. I feel the wind on my skin, not a single thing left to prove, nothing to prove. I'm better off on my own. I took the rings off the counter, placed them in a rusted jar. The map is wide across the dashboard, marking lines you'll never cross. You'll never cross. My boots are heavy on the pedals, leaving tracks you can't erase. I am the hammer and the iron, building a house out of dirt. I feel the wind on my skin, not a single thing left to prove, nothing to prove. I'm better off on my own. The gate is open to the Gazing out at the midnight skyline, the town flashes a restless glare. Hear the wind tap my window, whispers in the air. Take me out where the neon's burning. These walls can't keep me in the night. If the world is just a harvest, then I'm taking what is right. If they ask why, tell them it's just our wildest spirit. Why does she wander that way? If they ask why, tell them it's just our wildest spirit. Why does she wander that way? Reaching out to find a stranger, bright lights glowing everywhere. See the crowd, they know I'm watching. Caught within the stare. If they ask why, tell them it's just our wildest spirit. Why does she wander that way? If they ask why, tell them it's just our wildest spirit. Why does she wander that way? I like living this way. I like living this way. I like living this way. Gazing out as the dawn is breaking, the city's pulse begins to climb. Reaching out, I feel the morning, running out of time. If they ask why, tell them it's just our wildest spirit. Why does she wander that way? If they ask why, tell them it's just our wildest spirit. Why does she wander that way? Why our wildest spirit. When I'm walking down the road, when I'm staring at the sky, when I'm getting too low, when I'm getting too high. If my day's going good, if my day's going bad, if I'm mad at the world or I'm mad at my dad, when I'm losing my mind and my nerves are wrecked and I can't find the words, with a sigh on my neck, hate the sigh on my neck. Hate to say it out loud, wish it wasn't true, but boy, I've gotta quit thinking about you. Everywhere I go, everything I see, even in my dreams, it's a haunting me. Tell me what I gotta say, tell me what I gotta do, 'cause boy, I've gotta quit thinking about you. If I'm headed to the beach, if I'm headed to the lake, if I'm riding a buffalo and roller skates, if I'm flying down the highway in a red Corvette, alright. If I smell a cigar or a cigarette, every random pair of those Wrangler jeans, every blue-eyed stranger coming on the scene, got me coming undone. Got a few screws loose, yeah, I've gotta quit thinking about you. Everywhere I go, everything I see, even in my dreams, it's a haunting me. Tell me what I gotta say, tell me what I gotta do, 'cause boy, I've gotta quit thinking about you. Quit thinking about your eyes, quit thinking about your arms, quit thinking about that night on your grandpa's farm, and all the sweet nothings, and all the sweet nothings whispered in my ear. Oh, how I wish your memory would disappear. Scram, get out of here now. Everywhere I go, everything I see, even in my dreams, it's a haunting me. Tell me what I gotta say, tell me what I gotta do, 'cause boy, I've gotta quit thinking about you. Oh Lord, maybe one day I'll quit thinking about you, baby. I highly doubt it, baby. Oh, what a mess. I sit in the quiet of this room, staring at the shadows and the moon. I continue this one-way conversation. I'm listening close, but you don't say a word. If your answer is in the silence, I'll be patient. But it's heavy to know if my prayer is heard. I wait for a whisper, a sign to confirm if we're still holding on to each other. I mostly call out your name when the world doesn't play by my game. I come with my questions, my heavy mistakes, and my doubts that keep me awake. Always caught up in my own little world, always asking for the wind to be stirred. But tonight I just wanna sit still and surrender my own stubborn will. I continue this one-way conversation. I'm listening close, but you don't say a word. If your answer is in the silence, I'll be patient. But it's heavy to know if my prayer is heard. I wait for a whisper, a sign to confirm. Are we still talking to each other? Though I know I've wandered too far, losing sight of the northern star. I wanna go back to the peace that I knew, when it was just me and you. I continue this one-way conversation. I'm listening close, but you don't say a word. If your answer is in the silence, I'll be patient. I wait for a whisper, a sign to confirm. Are we still talking to each other? Just a whisper in the dark, let me know you're still there in the silence. The clock strikes midnight, you're buzzing my line, and I want to give in. So I pick up this time. You start to explain why it's not the same. So I whisper an answer. It's the same old game. If we look in the mirror, this is gonna shift, yeah. If we know who we are, this'll fall apart, break apart, fall apart. I know you know that we can't say no. Yeah, we'll ruin it all if we know who we are. I bet you'll pull up in my drive. I bet I'll let you keep us alive. We'll turn down the lamps, pull the curtains low, but tomorrow walking alone. But can we just pretend tonight we don't see the end of the light? If we look in the mirror, this is gonna shift, yeah. If we know who we are, this will fall apart, break apart, fall apart. I know you know that we can't say no. Yeah, we'll ruin it all if we know who we are. Yeah, we're bound to break it all down if we know who we are. Just another midnight call. I wouldn't call myself a dream taker. I'd swear I walked through many open doors. I'd swear a vow, but a little later I'm toward different shores. Depending on way the sky is turning, nobody knows the fire that's burning. If we were living in another time, everything might have a line. Maybe that jet would leave the runway, maybe that dust would rise, and maybe that rolling stone in me wouldn't flee from the pouring rain. Maybe I'd settle down and plant some seeds, find a little porch, that's all I need. Maybe I wouldn't be fading out again if it weren't for the wind. I wouldn't wonder what the stars are hiding. I wouldn't chase the whisper in the trees. I wouldn't chase the whisper in the trees. I wouldn't disappear while the light is fading. I bring these wings down to their knees. Maybe that jet would leave the runway, maybe that dust would rise, and maybe that rolling stone in me wouldn't flee from the pouring rain. Maybe I'd settle down and plant some seeds, find a little porch, that's all I need. Maybe I wouldn't be fading out again if it weren't for the wind. It's pulling me toward the horizon line, empty roads and the scent of pine. I wouldn't be looking back at where I've been if it weren't for the wind. Maybe I'd stay if it weren't for the wind. Yeah, it's always the wind. Seasons come and seasons go, I guess. Lately I've been making quite a mess inside my head, but I've got memories I like to keep around. When this big old world start drifting, play that tune, the one we used to sing under the skies of June, where the blue is endless like a summer trend, and just like that I'm back in love with life again. Dreaming about that ride through the evening wind, heading back to where my days begin, when a quiet starts to mend. Underneath the pines, a palm on a quarter horse again, and just like that I'm back in love with life again. See that red dirt, hear that front porch swing. I can hear my grandma start to sing. When the shadows stretch, I'm drifting to that place, humming those sweet lines of Amazing Grace, where the air is sweet and the amazing grace, where the air is sweet and the feel I'm back in love with life again. Dreaming about that ride through the evening wind, heading back to where my days begin, when a quiet starts to mend. Underneath the pines, I palm on a quarter horse again, and just like that, I'm back in love with life again. I know I'm not the only one who watches day turn into night, hoping that the sunset brings a little bit of light to turn the page of dust right off this heart. Dreaming about that ride through the evening wind, heading back to where my days begin, when a quiet starts to mend. Underneath the pines, upon on a quarter horse again, and just like that, I'm back in love with life again. Yeah, loving this life again, and just like that, in love with life again.